You know what? I'm gonna let this happen. Because I guarantee you I'm gonna catch one of the 4 people with a flashlight. And then I'm just gonna bait them. Bait them into trying to make the flashlight saves. I guarantee you, probably the Claudette is gonna be overconfident. I'm gonna end up seeing her if I don't down her first. And I'm gonna get significant map pressure out of this. Hopefully they don't get the ruin down. But yeah, I'm gonna allow this. I just want to see how this plays out. I don't typically play against 3 flashlights. And I know they're on comms, I know they're survivor friends, they all 3 joined at the same time. So, we'll this could be another game where I get potentially bullied. Fucking high ranks, man. The only thing that would make my day more is if some of them had head-on and like quick and quiet, and I actually read it properly, and I actually stopped them from like doing the bully thing. But the problem is if I tunnel them after hooking them and they go into the locker, that probably means they have D-strike also. But we might have some strats for him for that too. I could just run into the locker and throw my tantrum, and they might instinctively jump out of the locker and hurt themselves in the process. Hopefully we get a slightly smaller map than the last one too, because I like having my smaller maps. I like to control things. Nope. This is probably the worst map I could probably be on. Alright, well, this could be a shit show. There's a gate here. Aha! They're right there. There's 2 of them. No, not gonna work, sweetheart. Dead hard. Okay. Where'd she go? God damn it. Lucky for me, I was actually heading toward a hook. Alright. We want to play? Let's fucking play. That's fine. Funny thing is I immediately found another one. Okay. I know there was one other one over here. I just want to make sure that they weren't on the totem. 'Cause I know she saw the totem. Okay, that gen's fully regressed. Get played, bitch. Oh, your friend's not even gonna save you. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Got her. Well, what do we have here? Is this two of the people that brought flashlights into my lobby? Oh, and this is right by the other hook, too. Come here. D-strike. I have failing. Yeah, you're bad. A lot of good that D-strike, did you? You're dead. Unless he saves you by doing a pallet stun, you are so dead. And she's dead. I killed the three I wanted to kill. Hatch. I almost want to let the rando live, but at the same time I kind of have to make up some emblem here too. So, there's a lesson to be learned here. I believe there's a lesson to be learned here at least. Don't bring 3 flashlights into a game when you're survive with friends, especially if you're not good. That's pretty important. Don't try to bully the killer, because the killer might actually be better than you. And this is the second game in a row where I've had survivors try to bully me and have failed miserably. The only difference is this time I didn't have any disconnects, which I appreciate. Oh, he's over here. Aw. He's a baby! I just stood there and looked at him for a second. Well, good game, sir. Sorry you got put in with 3 survive with friends that had to bring flashlights in, but I can only do so much. I can't pick them. I could have actually. I could have left the lobby, but I wanted to see how that went. I'm surprised I didn't get any salt, but I think they knew what they were signing up for. If they didn't, then, well, they should know better. But I'm interested to see what their ranks are. I don't care about the pip. I would have been fine with the fact that if I lost a pip, it wouldn't have mattered. A rank 4. Oh, the Claudette was the rank 15. And they had oh, was that the Claudette? Okay, so they all 3, I'm pretty sure the rank 15 was the Claudette, because they didn't even get to use their D-Strike. So they all 3 ran flashlights. They all 3 ran D-Strikes. They all 3 ran adrenaline. Looks like 2 of the 3 ran borrowed time. Looks like only 1 of them ran dead hard. And 2 of them ran balanced landing. And then 1 ran hope, which you're pretty much wasting a perk if you're running hope, especially if you don't make it to the end game, because, well, you didn't, and you didn't, yeah. You basically wasted a perk with the adrenaline too, because that's an in-game perk as well. So this one up here basically only ran 2 perks because they didn't get to use their adrenaline. This one wasted probably 2 or 3 perks, because I don't know if they got to use their D-Strike. Actually, they might have wasted 3 perks as well, because I don't know if I'm not sure which one got to actually use their D-Strike. It was one of these 2. It's hard to tell which one the Meg was, but the Meg was the only one that got to hit their D-Strike. So one of these 2 wasted 3 perks, and one of them only got to waste 2. None of them got to use borrowed time, so that was a waste because I wasn't going to let them have the unhooks. So yeah, next time you want to bring 3 flashlights into the lobby, don't. You could have easily switched. You had 60 seconds. I actually had more than 60 seconds because you were the first 3 to join the lobby, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, just don't do it. You're bad. I don't really have much else to say to that. I'm going to probably include what I said in the lobby, because a lot of the foreshadowing, or a lot of the predictions that I made actually folded out in this game, especially getting the Claudette first. They didn't even get to use their flashlights, poor things. So yeah, I'm going to probably include all that because I was very interested and entertained by the idea of letting these 3 bring flashlights into the game, and my prediction was kind of correct. I didn't want to be overconfident or cocky. I didn't say that I was going to win. But yeah, I was fairly confident. If you're 3 people that have to do survive with friends plus bring flashlights, you're not good. I'm sorry, you're just not. When I do duos, sometimes I do trios, but even when I'm in duos, I don't bring any items in at all. I think items are complete and utter crutch. I don't think items should be in this game at all. It goes by way too fast to begin with, especially if you're running toolboxes. Flashlights are handy, but I don't pretend to be good with them. I've never even really used a flashlight that often at all. Like, I use a flashlight here and there when I pick one up out of a chest. And then when whenever I leave with an item, I am immediately unequipping that item, and it just sits in my collection. Because I just don't believe in using items. I think it is way too easy. And if you bring a flashlight into my lobby, I'm sorry, but you're just asking for trouble. Especially if there's 3 of you. So, sorry that you guys got bullied, but if you're bringing 3 flashlights in, I'm automatically assuming that your sole intention is to bully. So, I'm just going to murder all of you, and I'm going to do it in the least fun way for you as possible. And my chaser reflects that. I could care less about that negative 18%. I went in with a game plan, and I executed that game plan, and I believe I did so flawlessly. Because I had every intention of camping them, especially when I downed her, and the other one was already there, and we were already playing the game that I pretty much explained in the lobby. I figured that's what was going to happen, and I just know survivors too well. It's kind of a byproduct of playing both killer and survivor. I know what survivors are thinking, and I know what killers are thinking, and I think that works to my advantage a lot, because a lot of survivors don't actually play killer. There are a few, and some of them get it, but I guarantee you these 3 people, if they thought it was a good idea to bring flashlights, 3 flashlights into the game, they're probably not killer mains. They probably haven't played killer at all. So, there's that. I've rambled on long enough. This will probably be like a 15-20 minute video. It's gonna be kind of boring, so I might chop it up a little bit, but yeah. GG.